It's time for a tour of our complete Lego collection. Sort of. I have already made a video touring the Lego City, which isn't kept at our house, it's off in our studio. So if you want to see the Lego City, I'll link to that video down below. This is a tour of everything else, all the Lego we have that's not part of the city. And we're starting here in our Lego room at home. So I guess buckle in. We're going on a tour, and it is important to recognise this is a working room, so it is a little bit untidy. You can see we've got Diagon Alley in the back there, which is ready to go to the Lego City. The haunted house that I got for my birthday is almost ready to go to the Lego City. I just need to finish building that. And then behind me on the wall, we do have my Speed Champions wall. I'm asked about this all the time whenever people see it in the videos. It is a design by Hall of Fame Builder over on TikTok, I think here on YouTube as well. I'll try and link to them down below, but I bought the plans for the frame off of them. It's not a cheap thing to do. It cost about £300, I think, in parts off of Bricklink for all of the plates and all the bits to frame it, but it is very, very cool. It's held onto the wall by nails at the top and the bottom, and as you can see, it is full of Speed Champions. They are all of the Speed Champions that are currently available, and plus I think the ones that retired at the end of last year. We've got a couple of gaps, and a couple of non-Speed Champions have snuck in as well. But I think once we get through 1st of August, that will be full, and we'll have to start removing cars and either do another frame or maybe retire some of them and disassemble them and put them away or put them somewhere else. Who knows? I need to come up with a plan. And then we've got the shelves. These shelves were originally bought to home our shelf city when we moved into this house last year. We didn't persist with the idea of a shelf city for very long, which is why we then ended up moving the city out of the house entirely, but that's why the shelves are so deep. I often get asked about the shelves. These are from a company called Tougherman. I chose them deliberately because the depth of them is just over 2 base plates deep, so it allowed us to have a row of modulars and then a row of like roads or train track in front of them, and now it's just a convenient place to display Lego behind us when we're streaming. So if we move our wall of fame out of the way, you can see we've got a couple of roller coasters at the top there. They are going to be on their way to the Lego City soon. We've also got the Dungeons and Dragons set, which I think is also probably going to go to the Lego City soon, to go up on Castle Hill with the Lion Knight's Castle. There's a little Technic car in there. We've got the collection of Kevin minifigures. It's not complete. Some of them are inside the vending machine at the moment because I did that for a TikTok. We've got I think that's the Viking village at the back there. The medieval town square, the medieval town square is down here. Yeah, so it's the Viking village that's up there. We've got the Nightmare Before Christmas. There is some non-Lego knocking around. There's a mega Pokeball there. And we've also got the Williams F1 car, the Nigel Mansell one. A couple more Kevins, and a Ghostbusters car that didn't quite survive us moving house, so he's still in a bag with lots of loose pieces on it. I'm not going to show you the sealed collection today. So yeah, there is stuff like the Bricklink Designer Program stuff still sealed in boxes. We might do a third video showing you the sealed stuff at some point, but we don't really have a sealed collection. It's more of a backlog than a sealed collection. So we are just looking through the built stuff today. So we've got a Marvel thing. I don't even know what that is. It's some kind of Marvel ship. The Fortnite Battle Bus is in the back there as well. And then we've got the Creator 3-in-1 pirate ship, the Eldorado Fortress, one half of the Minions buildable figures, the other half you'll see in a little while. There is the medieval town square, which again might be going to the Lego City, and then we've got the Bricklink Designer Program diner at the back there as well. The Keith Haring art sets are kind of scattered around on this shelf, and then we've got I think that's called the Ominous Isle. It's one of the Bricklink Designer Program Castle-y piratey sets, and then we've got the Lego House upscaled minifigure in a signed, or next to a signed box. I actually kept a box. We've got Spock next to this little Mickey Mouse thing and another Mickey Mouse thing. They were both purchased at Disneyland Paris, so that's the main reason I've got them. I'm not massively into the Disney sets, but I do like a souvenir from travel. We've got the Pirates of Barracuda Bay at the back there next to, what is that? Is that part of the medieval town square? Have we got part of it up here and part of it here? Or is that something else? I mean, it's cool. I think that's part of medieval town square. And then you've got Mario and Yoshi, the Happy Plants, more of the Keith Haring stuff. And this is the current, I forget what they call it. the message board, maybe. We've got Jeff the dinosaur, who's halfway through being built. He's being built on stream at the moment. And also the world map is just about finished and will eventually go on our bedroom wall. We just need to sort the frame for that. It's too big to do on our desk. Captain America's shield, along with Bowser, a couple of the Disney castles, and a few of the Animal Crossing sets. I do have all of the Animal Crossing sets. The rest of them are actually built and in a box underneath the Lego City. So there is some stuff you're not going to see, because like that and the Winter Village are all boxed up and underneath the Lego City. We've got the Nike Dunk set, which I haven't found a home for yet. Same situation with the vending machine. And then the Fantasy jukebox as well also hasn't found a home yet. And then the rest of this room is boxed stuff. So we're going to go somewhere else. So like I say, we're not looking at the boxed stuff today, because obviously not all the Lego is in the Lego room. We open the door to the Lego room and we're immediately presented with this. Every time our cleaners come, they always leave a bottle of Mr. Sheen. It's we've got like 10 of them now. They really need to start taking them with them, but we like to keep it as part of the display. That is another one that will eventually go into the Lego City, the Ninjago City Gardens. We've got the Lego house, which I got at the Lego house, the little record player that needs dusting. I mean, the Mr. Sheen's right there. That needs dusting. We've got the Sonic Ideas set, the little other record player. I don't know why I've got 2 record players out here. I'm not even particularly into record players. We've got the Office set and also some Marvel minifigures at the back there. Then a few of my favourite sets on here. So we've got the table football, the Back to the Future car, Pac-Man, the big London bus and the small London bus, the Vespa that I bought in Rome with Groot riding it. We've got the X-Men thing, the X-Men ship, X-Jet, and then the Avengers helicarrier is behind it as well. The helicarrier is a bit rubbish, that's why it's being hidden. And then we've got the Flintstones set with no Barney Rubble currently because Dave ate him. Dave is our dog, if you don't watch our streams. I do have a new Barney Rubble, he's just not in there. I don't know where I've put him. We have the remote-controlled Audi. That is a Mega set. That's the Mega Xbox. We've then got Winnie the Pooh, the Atari, and that's another Mega set, a Mega Charizard. And then we come over here on the landing, and we have more. So we've got these couple of big display cabinets, plus the shelves on the wall. So we've got our globe and our little travel moments set, both of which are very, very cool, and a little insider's reward on there as well. And then we've got a few of these little display cabinets. We've got the upscale minifigure with the suitcase, the Everyone is Awesome, and the one of the versions of the camera. We've got a few of those because cameras quite a big deal to us as content creators. More travel souvenirs. So the London phone box we actually bought in Edinburgh because we stayed at a hotel that overlooked a phone box, and that's another one that we brought back from Rome. And then we've got most of the current wave of Creator 3-in-1 sets in these 2 bottom ones. So the dragon and then the little dragon, plus the pandas and a few other bits and bobs in there. And then on this side, we've got my tribute to my childhood. We've got Optimus Prime with Battle Cat. Battle Cat's a Mega set. Obviously, Optimus Prime is Lego. We've got a few more dinosaurs in here. That's the Creator 3-in-1 dinosaur riding a skateboard, obviously. And then 2 of the small little Jurassic World mini dinosaurs. I need to get the new one of those. I do like those. We need more dinosaurs in there. We've got a couple of Technic vehicles and a Creator 3-in-1 robot. And then the Technic planet thing and a couple more little Technic construction things in the bottom. And then on these shelves, we have the Durr Burger, a little gift with purchasing. I got that for Father's Day years ago. As you can see, Daddy brackets Kevin, the Magnificent. Big fan of that. We've got a little cactus because Anna has the rest of the cactuses, but gave me that one because it looks like my cactus that I have in my office. Another Mega set, a Pokédex that time, and then the Tales of the Space Age set, which is a very cool set. More Mega Pokemon stuff. As you can tell, I'm looking forward to Pokemon coming to Lego. The London, is that the postcard or the skyline? I think that's not the postcard, is it? It's the London skyline. The little mini astronaut, another upscaled minifigure, the current one, the Octan one, the yellow submarine set that I built on a cruise ship, more Creator 3-in-1 stuff, and then we've got Tweety, Spider-Man, and the Infinity Gauntlet that currently isn't posed in a humorous manner because I was making this video. We've also got the Spider-Man art set down there on the stairs. And then outside my office, we have the block party sign, which was the previous version of the message board. There's more in the office. So coming into the office, we've got a lot of Batman stuff in here. So we've got my big Batwing and my Batman Skyline art set. We also have my brickhead collection. So lots and lots and lots of brickheads. Oh, how did that 100,000 subscriber plaque get here? Oh, where's the other one? But yeah, lots of brickheads on there. And then we've got the other half of the Minions set that we saw in the Lego room. He's driving the Mario Kart because Mario himself is playing on the NES. And we've got the Piranha Plant in there as well. So that's my little Mario shelf. And we then move on to Batman stuff. So we've got a few non-Lego bits in here. I like Batman, but we've got lots of Batmobiles. Yeah, lots of Batmobiles. There's Batmobiles all over the place. Another Batwing, the big Batcave shadow box, another Batmobile, and then the X-Men gift with purchase from the X-Mansion. That's the Harry Potter book nook that I need to find a home for, and the stand that was supposed to be on. We've then got my massive Camp Nou football stadium with a couple of other bits that haven't yet found a home. So we've got the Minecraft creeper, we've got the little lamp from Pixar, and then there are a few more bits on this side as well. So we've got Jeffrey from Toys R Us, another Lego house set that Anna got me for my birthday last year. I'm a big giraffe guy. That's my unique brick combination that I got from Lego house. No one else in the world has that combination. And then my little football trophy that was a gift with purchase. Hey, another giraffe. The STEM set, I used to be a computer science teacher back in a former life. The big flamingo, I like animals with long necks. Of course, the Marvel sign. And then yet another Batmobile down there. We also have that on the wall in our ensuite. There's actually two of those. I think the other one is in the main bathroom. I only really use this bathroom. I'll check the others. I know there's another one of them somewhere. Oh, it's in here. This is Anna's bathroom. I'm not really allowed in here. It's full of girly products, but it does have another one of those. Anna made both of those. She is a big fan of the art sets. And then as we come down the stairs, we've got that on the wall. It's not made of Lego, but you know, it's Lego themed. And then into the living room, which anyone who watched our streams back when we used to stream down here will recognize this wall. This is Anna's art wall. So lots of art sets in there. I think there probably are new ones that have been added since the streams. But we've also added this new Kallax. So she's got some of her like Lumi bricks. We've got the burrow, old Trevor's fountain. My birthday cards are still up because it was just my birthday. Anna's cat and one of her Disney castles. Is that a Lumi bricks one as well? This little thing? Yeah, it's another Lumi bricks and a car, and then another Lumi bricks, and then Wednesday is in there as well. This is quite a new cabinet, so it's still being set up at the moment. Anna's forever half-built Colosseum, which will eventually be finished and move upstairs. And then we've got these shelves that we've got. I'm less familiar on the names of these sets because this is all Anna's Lego now. And we've got the Da Vinci one. We've got Stitch and Angel, the Jaws set because Anna loves sharks. That was called the Auspicious Dragon, I think. I think that one's retired now. One of the parrots. Has she got both parrots? I know there are more than one parrot. The little Polaroid set. A pumpkin. I think the pumpkin lights up. That was a gift with purchase last year. And then the other Disney castle that she's got one of the little Pixar lamps as well, and a Harry Potter mandrake, and another shark because Anna loves sharks. Another one of these bricks because they're cool. 101 Dalmatians. Bumblebee, who doesn't hang out with Optimus Prime and also can't stand up. He also struggled with the house move and now just has to sit down on top of that. Princess Leia's hat and Banana Man. Another one of these because me and Anna both wanted to build one. And then there's just lots of these little botanicals things knocking around. And then we've got more on this side. So again, it's a mix of Lego and other stuff. We've got the love sign and Captain Kirk up there. And then more of these little Disney castles, Guardians of the Galaxy, which I actually built, but Anna built that one. So we just figured we'd put the two Guardians ones together. We should bring that Avengers ship from upstairs down here as well and make this an Avengers shelf. Also the other the other Infinity Gauntlet, Iron Man's one. And then on here, we have Anna's got a mega Pokemon as well. She's got a Gyarados, along with Notre Dame and the Pyramids, and another big Pokemon, the Eevee, with the Hocus Pocus house, and then a lovely peacock, a kingfisher, and Snow White's house, and a random speed champion. And then another part of Anna's little shelf city. So we've got Lego modulars. She's got a police station and a bookshop. And then I think that's a Lumibricks one next to it. And then that's her little CSI van thing, because that's what her degree is in. So I got her that as a little look, this is you gift. We've then got one of the gardens, I forget which one that is, a little typewriter, which I think we've got 2 of them knocking around the house. Did we? No, it was a record player upstairs. And then Groot in a pot and some of the Chinese New Year stuff from last year or this year. More architecture bits. I think that's the Himeji Castle, and another garden with trees, an A-frame cabin, which one day I will just steal and put in the city and Anna won't know it's happened. I think that's, I forget what that set's called. It's a little Disney set. Anna's favourite set ever, the tall neck, along with this year's Horizon set as well, kind of just standing around it. Couple of fellas from Star Trek, and more of these little shops of the world, the ship in a bottle, and then Anna's Botanical Garden. We do have 2 of those. There's another one of those in the Lego City, and a bonsai plant that looks like it's seen better days next to another botanical set. And then we've got loads of these shelves in here as well. So Anna's brick heads, and then some more of the botanicals bits, including ones that have been put in non-Lego vases. We've got the French cafe, is that called? And then this, I think, is all Diagon Alley, the little micro-scale Diagon Alley. She loves these little micro-scale buildings. So we've got the whole of Diagon Alley. And then we've got all of the Ninjago ones, which were Insiders rewards. And then the Houses of the World, or Shops of the World, or whatever they were called. I think it's a mix of the 2 of them. And she has got the Toys R Us set that is the original 5 modulars in that scale, but she hasn't built it yet. And like I say, that's just the built stuff and the stuff that's not in the city. We definitely have a problem. We are definitely both obsessed. If we were to take you through all of the backlog, all of the stuff that's still in boxes, it would be a much more difficult video because a lot of it is in cupboards and under stuff, and it would take ages to get it all out and show you it. But yeah, there's probably as much again that's still in boxes and in a backlog and just waiting to be built. And then obviously the Lego City as well. So I dare not estimate how much the value of all of this is. I have to estimate it once a year when doing the insurance, and it's always a scary number. But yeah, that was our Lego collection. Let us know down in the comments what your favourite part is, or is there anything obviously missing? I think you've got a good feel for the kind of stuff that we're into. Are there sets that would fit in with the stuff we've already got that we should get and expand the collection with, or do we just need to calm the bleep down and stop buying Lego for a bit? But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content. And thank you very much for watching.